It's I think it's November 3rd. I don't have my phone with me. It's charging. Pretty sure it's November 3rd. Yeah, I think it's November 3rd. I just finished meditating. I was thinking about the t-shirts. The t-shirt design that I had done last year. And I haven't looked at it, at that account, and thinking to myself, I need to make sure I update it. I need to make sure I update it. And just thinking about the North Node one. I really like that one. And yeah. And I don't know why. Like, I was just thinking about it and thinking to myself, I'm like, oh, I need to really like either get that account ready or just start making space for what is to come. And just having that set up. And thinking about like, yeah, just having things ready, right? And so then all of a sudden I'm seeing the the nodding. So I'm like, oh, I'm tapped in. It's this yes motion of get everything ready, get everything ready. I'm like, okay. And just, you know, I woke up feeling really good, and I sat in this little space again. I stayed up because I was gonna do some work. It's hard, you know, because I work until 8, and I do get exhausted after. I was trying to stay up to do some notes, but I got really tired. So I was gonna work on that right now before my client, before my first client, and but I was also looking at, well, I guess I should finish up with my waves. So so it was that motion and the color, the purple, and it would the light in the center, and it get small and then expand, and then the motion was coming more from the past, the left side, and it was like just kind of bleeding out to the side like this, and then the future would do it. So it was like mostly this, and then it was from here. So, and it was very, I think a little bit like yesterday, it was less. It wasn't so much where I was in it, but it was noticeable. Yeah. So before I meditated, I thought to myself, like, you know, I want to start speaking my intentions before I meditate again. I used to do that at the very beginning when I was trying. I had my little book of intentions. I wonder what it's in there. Because it's been a while. It's been a while that I speak out my intentions before I meditate. And I listened to Abraham Hicks this morning, and one of the messages was, well, it was surrounding unworthiness, I think. But I was kind of drawn to how one of the audience members, how she was speaking, really, like she got it, and I was just like, oh, I want to get it. You know, like I want to make sure that language is what I'm using, and so every time when I listen to Abraham Hicks, I'll write down how she says it exactly, and I'll repeat it. So this one in particular, I came across not too long ago, and I haven't really repeated it. I was like, I'm gonna start repeating it, and then start repeating all the other ones. So as I was getting ready in the morning, I have like Post-its all over my mirrors, right? So I'm getting ready and I'm speaking those out loud, like that little girl. There's a YouTube video about this little girl where she's in front of the mirror and she's just like, "You're beautiful, you're gonna have a great day," and she's just like dancing in front of the mirror. That's what I did. And just pepping myself up, really, like, hey, I'm worthy. I'm gonna reach for the best thought that I have right now, the best feeling. I'm exactly where I need to be. Everything's flowing to me and through me and out of me. There's this abundance that's coming through, and I feel great. And I'm enjoying the journey, every moment, every step. I'm exactly where I need to be, and knowing that the best is still yet to come, and it's flowing to me, and I'm not having to work hard at anything because I'm flowing with everything. I'm flowing with the abundance, and just everything, right, that I have on my little post-its on. So this one I had put away for a while because I was just like, right? So relationships. But I liked how she worded it. In one of the videos, she worded it, and I wrote it down because I was like, what? That's exactly what I want. And the way she worded it was, I now have my keen awareness of what I want, right? And I think I mentioned before, sometimes we have to go through what we don't want in order to know what we want first. So I now have my keen awareness of what I want, and I'm so excited with hooking up with someone who knows exactly who they are, which is really important to me, that they know who they are, and who is expanding like I am, which means that even though they know who they are open to learning, they are open to change, and who reaches for vibrational resonance with who he really is. That one's really important. Who reaches for vibrational resonance with who he really is. So in other words, there's this internal alignment that this person is striving towards, to be completely aligned with feeling good about what they're doing and staying in that vibrational resonance. And if they don't feel good when they're unaligned, then they make the changes necessary to realign themselves, right? It's this constant modification, constant growing, constant learning. The relationship that is coming towards me is someone who wants to be with me as much as I want to be with him, and I am exhilarated for what is yet to come. So, I read that aloud today. But I was more excited about the other stuff that I told myself in front of the mirror. Because, in reality, like, the person who is for me is already here. They're already here. I'm not desperately seeking them. As long as I continue to take care of me and work on my growth, right? Not stay stagnant, but align myself with what makes me feel good, what makes me feel balanced. I made the agreement to, where is it? I don't know if you can see it right there. Dear stress, let's break up. I made that agreement to break up with my stress. It didn't matter what the stress looked like, if it was people, if it was situations, if it was jobs. No más. No más. Ya no más. Stress. I come first. I was explaining to someone else yesterday, I'm like, when you take care of you exude a different energy. Your energy flows out in a different way than if you don't take care of you. My fridge. So anyways, so I thought about that. And I also thought about creating a new ending to the videos, like updating the ending, probably still saying the same thing. I mean, by the time you guys get to this one, I've probably already completed it, but one, because I'm clearly not that skinny anymore. and I think I want to remove the part about the personal account, again, just for the simple reason that, one, I don't want to delete anything from there, right, in my Instagram account, because those are my memories, those are my chapters. But I have a lot of pictures of the kids there, and they're not my kids, so I want to be mindful and respectful of that. So I'm not posting as much there like I used to. I'm not posting as much anymore, period. But if and when I do, it's gonna be on the other one, because it's about me. So that's all. Have a good one. Bye. Hi. My name is Yubi, and in case you haven't figured it out, this footage is capturing my experience as I learn to navigate my personal spiritual awakening. I am learning that this experience is unique to each one of us, in whatever way we believe we are embracing living our truth. This just happens to be my journey. And despite me having a graduate degree and a license in clinical social work, this by no means is intended to replace any type of mental health advice. This is just me on a personal level, documenting my experience, shedding light on the truth that I am learning and discovering for myself, and really inviting you along for the ride. If by some magical chance you find this content to be helpful in any way, shape, or form, please click the like button, share the message, subscribe to my YouTube channel. I have an Instagram account, a personal one, and one specifically for this channel that you're more than welcome to check out. I'm an open book. I have also created t-shirt designs. I'm wearing my favorite one right now, which is the North Node design, but I have that and other things that you can look at inspired by this process and journey, and I have the link in the description box as well as in the about section of my YouTube channel. So you're more than welcome to check those items out. Any type of support is great. Again, if you find this content really helpful or meaningful, sometimes when we take that step and be vulnerable, with showing what's inside our hearts and what's really our truth, we realize that we're much more connected than what we thought we were. And so I hope that as I'm living this experience, and that you find some type of truth for yourself, or find some type of ability to heal in some way just by relating, just by knowing that you're not alone. That really has been my goal with this process, not just being able to connect with others, but really for my own healing. It's definitely been a therapeutic experience and a very creative one for myself. So I thank you, and